Leanna Manuel, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about tapping and to show you how to do it and maybe jumpstart your own tapping practice. Have you ever been let down by someone where you were really counting on them to do something that they said they were going to do, or they actually didn't do what they needed to do, or they went and did something that was totally against what you thought that somebody else was going to do? Being let down by another person is a fairly common happening in the human existence. But what do you do when you're feeling let down? Some of us have developed some really bad habits that when we feel let down, we indulge in foods that are unhealthy for our bodies, or we go and kind of hibernate in our beds and we sleep too much and don't engage with others or do the things that we know might make us feel better. Still others drink or gamble or spend excessively or just kind of get grumpy and irritable with other people. And I see it a lot. I've done it a lot. But there's a better way, and that's where tapping can come in. If you've been following along with any of the other videos, then you know that I recommend tapping for pretty much everything, but I don't always remember to do it. And when we do the tapping, we get the very best results when we're tapping about a specific problem or situation. When we can remember all the details about what happened, how we felt, what was said, and then tap while telling those sorts of stories. I don't have a particular story to tell at this point about someone that has disappointed me or a situation that has disappointed me. So we're going to tap, and I'm going to use some general terms, but if you're going to tap along, I want you to really tell the story of what happened when someone disappointed you. You can tap through with me once and then go and do your own, or you can tap at the same spots I'm tapping, remembering your situation, and just kind of plug those in and use my tapping as a guide. I'm pretty sure you're going to feel better, but at the very least, you will know how to do it next time someone disappoints you. So remember to take full responsibility for your own health and well-being, and that by tapping along, you're agreeing to the terms that can be found at www.drleannamanuel.com/disclaimer. So let's get started. I want you to think about the specific event that or person that has disappointed you or let you down. Kind of get it firmly in your mind. And then I'd like you to rate how you're feeling from a 0 to 10 scale, with 10 being really intense, that you feel really let down and disappointed, and you might even notice if you feel that somewhere in your body, or 0 where you're really not disappointed at all and you're just going to tap along so that you learn how to do it. You have your number? I encourage you to write it down because by the time we're done you might forget. All right, so starting at your karate chop point. Even though Mark really let me down, I deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though Mark really let me down when he did that thing, I deeply and completely love and accept who I am and how I'm going to deal with it. Even though I feel pretty bad right now that Mark let me down, really disappointed me, I choose to believe that I can be okay with this, that I am okay, even though I'm sad and disappointed. He let me down. I can't believe that he didn't do it. I was really counting on him. I thought he cared more about me than that. I thought he cared more about the job we were doing than that. I trusted him. guess he didn't deserve that trust. So boys, I feel stupid for trusting him. In some ways, I think it's my own fault. If I hadn't trusted somebody else and had just done it all myself like I usually do, then I wouldn't have to feel so disappointed. I wouldn't have to feel so let down. I wouldn't have to feel so betrayed. I wouldn't have to feel so foolish. Mark really let me down. Other people were counting on us too. And because he let me down, I'm worried about letting others down too. He let me down, and I'm pretty angry about it. He let me down, and I'm disappointed about it. I'm disappointed in him. I'm disappointed in me. I'm disappointed in the situation. In fact, I feel so bad that I'm looking for something to do to take away this feeling. Tempted to go eat chocolate. I'd like to just hide out in my room. And I certainly don't want to have to deal with Mark. I'm going to see him tomorrow. And I could pretend that nothing's wrong. But it is wrong. So, because I'm disappointed and feel let down, I want to do something about it. There's a whole bunch of things I could do that wouldn't be very helpful. They're not going to fix the situation. So I choose to do something that could make me feel better, but won't hurt me in the long run. I choose to do something that might actually help prevent this in the future. I'm not sure what that is right now, but I am open to clarity. I'm a little afraid to tell Mark how I feel. I'm afraid of rejection. I'm afraid of maybe getting blamed. I'm afraid he might be angry. But in reality, I could choose to handle those things too. I choose to remember that I'm a strong woman, and that if somebody lets me down, I can still be okay with me. If somebody lets me down, I could still be okay with them. Or I might choose not to trust them to do their part again. Or there might be some other solutions that I can't even see right now. I acknowledge that I feel let down. I acknowledge that I feel like I've been disappointed and that my feelings are okay. I have a choice about how I want to handle them. These feelings don't have to control me. They're just a normal part of life. a normal part of life that I can learn from. Take a deep breath and let it out. Now think of your incident again. And you can say it out loud, you can say, I feel disappointed, I feel betrayed, whatever it is for you, and rate it and see if it's any better. If your rating is going up, you have some more tapping to do. It may be that you haven't gotten specific enough about what it is, but if you're starting to feel distressed, please be sure to seek some professional help. If your rating is coming down, but you're not quite as low as you'd like it to be, keep tapping, talking out loud about the incident and everything that you can remember and how you felt then and how you feel now until your intensity rating is quite low. And if it's being stubborn, again, you may want to find yourself a tapping coach, either in person or online, that might be able to help you to get that down. So until next time, happy tapping!